Hello, everybody. Today we are going to go over SEO Writing AI. I am going to try to always give you guys something of value. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't. This is one of those great SEO, those writing tools that generative writing AI writing tools that you can use to increase your productivity. So I've used a lot of them. Jasper, Surfer SEO, SEO.ai. There's a ton of them out there. So, but I'm going to try to go over each one of them in different videos on this channel. But today we're going to go over this one. So if you don't have an account, you can go up and sign up for a free account, which is really nice at SEO Writing AI. And then you even can put and go, you can go and get your API keys from Claude, Anthropic, and OpenAI. So you can put them in here. And then what's really nice about this tool is you can obviously write one blog post, or you can do a bulk article generation program as well. That's really, really nice. And then it also has a humanizing tool, which this is new because I've used this tool for several years and they keep getting better and better. But today we're going to go through and we're going to do the bulk article generator. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. And this is a simple, intuitive program. It's really easy to use, but we'll just look and go through all the features that it has because I really, really love this one. So first thing you're going to do on the bulk article generator is you're just going to import. So what I have done is I did a couple things, and you can do it a couple different ways, but what you're going to obviously want to do is it starts with your main keywords, right? So, and then it'll generate a title from it. It'll generate the keywords and the LSI, the keywords from it. Then it'll generate some NLP keywords, and then it'll generate if you know the type of what the article is going to write. So let's just watch this thing work. So I've already preset. I've gone to, you can use SEMrush or Ahrefs and do a little research on the keywords. Since I'm talking all about AI and generative AI, especially. I did a little, brought a couple keywords in from there already and downloaded them into an Excel file. So they're sitting right here in my blog post folder. And let's do, I believe it was this one here. And I did not bring, there's several different plans, but I'm on, you can do, it's really affordable. $19 a month will get you up to 50 articles a month. And then there's another plan that's $79 a month that I believe it's like 250 posts a month. So obviously that's quite a bit. And these, unless you go back and humanize these, they're all going to be AI generated. They're going to be flagged. Not flagged, but they're going to be very difficult to rank because obviously that's what we want to do. But at the same time, SEO is changing, and that's why SEO is changing so that a lot of people are moving their searches. They're more long tail keywords. They're going to ChatGPT to ask questions, right? Instead of using Google anymore. So a lot of things are changing. They call it Generative Engine Optimization now. You might, there's a couple different terminologies that I've been seeing out there. But so if you notice these main keywords that popped up, I actually went to AnswerThePublic. That's Neil Patel's tool that he has, and it's fantastic. I highly recommend it because AnswerThePublic is going to tell you what people are actually typing in the search engines in Google, and you can see all these keywords, how or keyword phrases, I should say, but they're all long tail keyword phrases. How generative AI works, how generative AI is changing creative work, how generative AI will reshape the enterprise, how generative AI will change sales, right? And on and on. Now, I only have 8 articles here, but again, you can do 50, and I just wanted to do it to save time as well. So I have my keyword list that I uploaded from Excel. And then I'm going to go ahead and click generate. Now, you don't have to do it this way. You can, oh, I probably should have clicked that one. You can actually basically put whatever titles you want in here. Let's say I had my main keyword and my titles already produced. I don't have to use this button. I could go straight to generate NLP, right? So that's one thing that's really nice about this. You can pick all the main keywords, like I said, that I already did, or you could have, and you put the very first word, you could have put how generative AI works. You could have used that very first phrase and click generate, and it would have filled in all the rest of the 7 or the 8 different ones. So it's actually giving me more. So what it's doing is it's finding more keywords in here. See what it's doing that I didn't even put. Now it's at 18. And let's see where it stops, because it's digging deep into that particular model or into that particular keyword group. So it should stop at 18. Okay, so it gave me 10 extra keywords, even though I only gave it 8, right? That's pretty nice, because these are actually, it got what I was doing up here, and it added some more based on what people were typing in as well. So I'm going to go generate NLP. So we'll watch what this does. Now this I absolutely love, because obviously what it's doing is it's coming and basically finding latent semantic index, right? LSI keywords that are related, that should be in these articles. So it's already going ahead and doing that. And we'll just give it a minute. And again, this is just something that, you find a topic you like. So if you notice, I only had 8 main keywords in there, and then it generated like another 10 for me, because what it was doing again was it was feeding off of those 8 that I gave it. That's what I was talking about. If you don't have any keywords at all, you can put the main keyword in here, and you can say maybe it was maybe it was something like AI agents, right? Um, that's a very broad topic. It could have pushed out up to 50, because up to 50 different keywords. I just don't know where it would have gone with that, but that's kind of the fun part of this. But it could have pushed out 50 different main keywords related to that keyword, and then it would give you 50 different titles, and then you got gone over here. And so if you look, we got all of this is already done. Now let's go ahead and look at the outline. Now, I don't have an outline for each one. I could have imported that from Excel, but I did not. So if I go to generate outline, let's see what it does. Okay, so let's look at this first one. So it's basically telling us what the title is going to be, right? That's the title. And then it's going to, what is generative? This is the actual H2s and the H3s, right? You can see that by the little hashtags. Those are actually markdown language. And it's just going to start generating all of these for you. Now, this is kind of the meat. This is the meat or the internal bodies of the article. Because in a second, when we go on to the next portion, it's actually going to ask us what we want to do, if we want to generate a key takeaways, and if we want to have FAQs at the bottom of these articles. So this is the mid part of the article, and then we'll have the ability to do the other part of those ones. So now I've got my outline. Here it is. We've got a couple more. It's generating. There it goes. I've got my keyword title. I've got my LSI keywords. I've got my outlines. Got one more. Now I'm going to tell it like these core settings down here, okay? And then what's really nice is you can actually save this template over here once we get through it. So I am going to go, the article type. Okay, there's all kinds of different article types. So if you were doing like a single blog post, this would probably be better. Or if you had a bunch of how-to articles, a bunch of listicles, product reviews, right? Case studies, opinion pieces, Q&As, whatever it is. Now, most of these are going to be, I'm just going to choose none, I think, because it might have been good to do like a tutorial, but I have to go back. See, maximizing efficiency and generative AI technologies, generative AI solutions for customer service. You know, depending on a majority of these articles, you could probably get away with tutorial type piece. I'll just probably leave it at none for now. Then you come over here and it's going to ask you for the article size. Extra small, small, medium, and large. Now, if I go to extra small, it's going to tell me how many words and how many H2 titles that are going to be in the article. If I go to small, it'll tell me the same thing, 1,200 to 2,400 words, 5 to 8 H2s. If I go to medium, which is the one I like, 24 to 3,600, 9 to 12 H2s. So I'm going to leave it there. And if you go to large, look at that. I mean, they're basically writing an ebook for you in that sense. So let's go down here. Now, it lets you set the tone of voice, right? I am going to say, and it's got all these different tones of voice. Let's just go with informational. Now, we'll go to this in a second. The AI model. Now, I mentioned that what's really nice about this is you get to choose between different models. They actually brought DeepSeek in here. So you can use that if you want. But I also, in the beginning, I told you you can use API keys in here and integrate OpenAI and Anthropic or Claude with this. So I've got those choices as well. So I'm actually going to I've really been doing a lot of experimenting with Claude Sonnet. So I'm going to go ahead and use this to generate these articles. And we're going to see how this does here. Now, you see this here. If I click on that, it'll just it goes from 4 to 1 because now I'm using my own API key. So it's going to pull directly out of me. Now you probably want to do that because I'm guessing that SEO Writing AI has a markup on the tokens that it uses. So I would use your API key if you have the opportunity to do that, if you have one. It's really easy to get one. So it took those credits from 4 down to 1, right? So point of view, when we're writing articles or blog posts, I always use you, yours, you, your, and yours. So that's second person. Text readability, very nice. Love this. 8th and 9th grade, I usually do that. It says recommended, but you can choose whatever you want. Target country, make sure you keep it on the United States or wherever you're at. Love this here. I am going to click on extended AI words removal. This, if you click on it, it'll tell you what that is, and it'll tell you about their sources and things that they use. Now, eventually, I'm guessing they're going to let you add your own. So that's going to be nice, but that is nice here to be able to take some of those keywords out that we all know are very AI generated, AI sounding. It even has a brand voice. Now, I have not put this in yet, but you can go ahead and create your own brand voice. If you've done that, if you know how to do that, when I created my brand voice, I took a bunch of my blog posts that I had written. I took about any kind of content I'd written. It could be social media posting, blog posts, ebooks, whatever, and take that and use that for my for the brand voice. So, and I'll have that in another tutorial on how to do that. And then at the end of each article, if you guys are in a service-based business or you're a coach or an entrepreneur or whatever, you can actually put, like, here's an example, phone number as 212, and it'll put a call to action in there. Like, you can come down here and say, contact us today at, right? And then you can put info at AI.com or whatever, right? And it will include that at the end of all your articles. It's really nice. I really like that. Now, we're not done yet. Media Hub. So obviously, as you know, when you write a blog post, you want to have some images. So you can either choose none, or I always choose yes, and you can tell it how many images you want. Now, remember, I chose about a 2,500 word article with about 9 H2s in it. So at least I want to do half of that. So I'm going to go ahead and say 5. Image style. It will tell you also what kind of image style. This is all coming from AI they're going to use. I'm going to go ahead and say photo. And then it's going to say image size. Obviously, you want to keep it there. WordPress blogs typically are around, they're always 16 by 9, but I guess we'll just keep it there. Yeah, the 16 by 9 is fine. Now here you can enter details or creative direction. So you can say something like, keep photos realistic and related to each H2 title. Photos should be centered around AI technology. I don't know, who knows, but you can do whatever you want there. And it gives you an example. You can provide details to be used for generating prompts for all the images, including add a character wearing a red jacket, right? Or depict a rainy city street. So again, I don't know if that's smart to do that when you're doing a bulk writing, but if you were doing a single image or a single blog post scenario, that would be fantastic. And then you can put your brand name in here, because this here, the specified brand name will be included in the generated images whenever possible, right? So that's really nice because, so I'm going to go ahead and just put my name in there. Include the main keyword in the first image as alt text, right? It's even going to write alt text for you. And then if you wanted to, you could even include YouTube videos, the number of videos that you want in there as well. So it's very, very nice. Now, we're not done yet. Structure, introductory, hook, or brief. Do you want a question, a statistical fact, a quotation? I'm going to go ahead and write, I think I like statistical facts. So it says begin with a surprising statistical or unexpected fact that relates directly to the article's main topic. The hook should provide a sense of scale or impact that makes the reader eager to learn more about the subject. Awesome. You want a conclusion? Yes. Do you want tables? I'm going to put no. You can choose whatever you want. H3s, yes. List, I don't like, it depends. So I'm going to go no for now. Italics, sure. Quotes, sure. Key takeaways, remember I told you? Yes, they're going to put that on the top. The FAQs, yes. And bold, yes. Now, here's some other very, very cool stuff. I have not set this up, but you can add your website or a blog post in here, right? So I have a bunch of other blog posts. This is what I would add in here. like what I could do technically is I could come over here. I could go to a blog post. Let's see if I can get in here. It lets me. Okay, I could grab this one. So here's a post that was created through this. These look really nice. It's all formatted. I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to add a website. And then see, you have to do professional version. That's right. So you have to do the professional version, but that's what you would do in order to do the adding the website or making the internal links. So that right there, they know how valuable that is. So they know that they're going to try to get you to upgrade to the $79 version. Now, I haven't done that. And because you can do that manually yourself, does it take you a few minutes longer? Sure. But yeah, and the same thing's going to be here for external linking. You can obviously tell it some ways to send some external links out as well. And then connecting to the web, you can put yes here just so that it has, just so it has access to the internet while it's doing this. The source links, no URL link name. You can put these at the bottom of the article if you want. You don't have to. You usually don't see blog posts with that, so you can use it at no. I leave this on real-time search. You can do real-time news as well. Citations, those are like what you see in Perplexity. They have the citations at the end of the sentence. I leave those off. Source date, I just put all time. Well, to exclude outdated sources, yeah. I would say the last month when it comes to AI, because things are changing so fast. And then you can actually exclude URLs. This is if specified URLs are encountered, they will be excluded, not used. And if I change that to yes, I can actually add like competitor URLs and things like that. Now, down here, I can actually integrate, I can do some, make different types of social media. Let's do I can actually do that. I can make different social media aspects there. And I'm going to have this save here to my home. Now, here's the cool part. Let's look at this. I am going to publish these to my website. Then I'm going to come in here and choose the type of content. Okay, obviously this is post. I'm going to actually change these to, let's change them to schedule. And then I can actually schedule these out. I'm going to start tomorrow. Today's the 26th as I record this. Well, let's go today and see if we can get one pushed out here in the next few minutes. Let's put it at 10:27. See if we can do that. Frequency, we don't want 5 a day. Obviously, you don't want 5 a day. Per day, mode, random, let's just say uniform. Categories and tags. Select one or more categories to classify your posts. So I've got 18 posts talking about all kinds of different things. I am going to actually stick them. I've got several different categories. I'm actually going to have to go in and uncategorize them or categorize them probably myself, but I will put them because I just put the title of AI, generative AI. So I think what I'll do is put them in, let's see. Let's just go ahead and put them right here because a lot of them will be in that category anyways, I think. You can auto generate tags here, authorship, randomly select. Nope, that's correct. Use title in URL slug, add the first image as the featured image, add meta description to excerpt field, and then perfect. So when you're done with that, setting all your SEO stuff up, then you're going to go ahead and click run. And yep, I want 18 generations. Cloud Sonic API costs are my responsibility. Yes, I know that. Continue. Now, all we're going to do is we're going to let it go, and you're going to see this over here, and it's just going to run all of these here for you. So that is it, and we will come back and show you what it looks like when it is done running.